In this video, we will be reviewing the Star Trek The Next Generation Phaser Universal and Remote Control. Total remote control for all of your electronic entertainment systems. Authentic lights and sound. Features extensive library for cable, TV, and VCR. Star Trek sounds effects on the volume up, volume down, channel down, power on, and power off. Direct access keys, lighted tip when buttons are pushed, memory retention when charging or changing batteries. Let's see. It says the same thing on that side, same thing on that side. So let's get this thing open and take a look at it. I purchased this off of my good friend Daniel, and I've already taken it out and tested it. That's the box it came in, and this is the remote itself. This user manual version 1.6. I don't know if there were more versions. I've seen these before, but I never really was too highly interested in them because I thought they were chintzy. I was surprised. I was really surprised. Shows how to program it. Somebody had filled this out already. It's customer reply card. Thank you for buying this quality Playmates product. We appreciate your support. And they have a little questionnaire there, and I like the United Federation of Planets sign there. And then on the other side, of course, Playmates Toys Incorporated, La Mirada, California. You put a stamp on it and you drop it in the mail, and I think that registered it for any type of warranty. But like I said, this is 1996, so I'm really surprised by the quality and how it still works so well. Now on the bottom of it, it has a keypad for you to manually put in the code for your particular device. And as you can see, it looks like a remote, except for the design is the famous, they called it the Ghostbusters phaser. Now on the side it has STD for Star Trek Discovery. No, I'm just kidding. It stands for sexually transmitted disease. No, I'm just kidding on that too. It stands for standard. And then you press the button this way for standard and this way for play. And when you turn the button on standard, all it does is operate without the noises, without the sound effects. You put it on play, and it makes the noises. That's the volumes up, volume down. Channel up, it's the same sound. Channel down. And power. And that's all it makes. You can press all these other buttons. This power button, and that's it. So you've basically got, let's see, that's the plus button on each side. So there's two really different two sounds on two different buttons, but they're the same sounds. I particularly like that sound. Because I think it's in this TV series, I think it was when you were turning it on, or maybe it was when you were raising the setting. These buttons do not make any sound. The battery compartment is right here. It opens up quite easily for 4 AAAs. Here's the thing about this thing. It feels great in your hand. It feels like a real device, a real weapon, not like the toys that we've seen made by Playmates I like the toys from Playmates, and I'm going to get one to compare it in just a moment. But the weight to it, it feels like a real device. And on top of that, I've got to say that the remote functions work great. I've already programmed it for one of my TVs, and when you press the button, it reacts immediately. There's no time lag. I love that. This is a high quality remote. I was a little, wary of its functionality. However, the buttons are there. It's solidly built. It works quickly, and when you hold a button, the volume button will just keep on going up. You don't have to press it multiple times, and it reacts immediately to my particular TV. So this was a really, really good buy, especially for the price I got it from my friend. I do want to show the box one more time. This is 1996, Paramount Pictures, all rights reserved. Can you see that? Telemania, collectible electronics. I've got to highly recommend this remote. I highly recommend it. It works great. You could turn the sounds off, and it feels great. And I just can't recommend it any better. The only thing that I would change, I would have added more sounds for the play function for the different buttons. The sounds are limited, but it looks, feels, and works great. Now let's do that comparison. And here we have the comparison. This is the remote that I just reviewed. I wanted to show the light. Look how fast it reacts. It's not particularly bright. Now here's the Playmates version 1, 1992. And you're probably familiar with this. This is just an old used one that I had. 92 version, Playmates. The light doesn't come on it anymore. And then here was the newer version, which was 1996. If you can see the light, you can barely see the light come on. This was pretty awesome, but this one feels even better in your hand. It feels more substantial. This one is close, but so there you have it. I don't have any hero props or anything like that. But of course this one looks more realistic. The grip is plastic, but it feels more closer to rubberized. Of course these are toys, so this one should and does feel more substantial. So if you see this, I highly recommend getting it. I mean, it's outdated now because nobody uses VCRs anymore, hardly anymore. But it could still use some functionality for a TV or whatnot, or just use it as cosplay. But I really like it. I highly recommend it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.